world. Good morning. Good morning. Here we are. Well, let's fix this a little bit. Well, I was on the internet. I feel like the things that I just discovered on the internet, I feel like this is gonna be a little bit of a Christmas present theme for what is in store for us for 2026. I don't follow a lot of things. I'm one of those classic Gemini. I'm in the loop, but not in the loop. I'm always in the loop right at the most important moment, but I avoid all the rest. So, I just learned that Jake Paul and Andrew Tate on the same weekend had separate fights, and both got the snot just rocked right out of them. Jake Paul got his jaw broken. And this is the real pinnacle for me, is that Drake lost $200,000 because he bet that Jake Paul would win. To me, that's a great Christmas present. If you don't know who these terrible human beings are, I mean, save yourself, but disgusting men, racist, misogynist. Andrew Tate's like a human trafficker, fucking loser. Anyway, so to see us kind of wrap up 2025, which I think for most of us was a real shit year, and to see some and I still do it, like my guy 50 Cent, him just never giving up on taking down P. Diddy, trolling him and paying for that Netflix documentary. I'm here for this. This is the energy we want to go into 2026 with. So anyway, cheers. Yeah, okay. Not gonna lie, I still have a headache. The winds of hell are back to blowing. Right now, apparently the wind gusts are at 70 kilometers an hour. It sounds like it. The internet has been taken down, so I don't even know if I'll be able to upload this in a timely fashion. Yeah, when the winds are like this, I'm a little bit bitchy. I'm a little bit grumpy, I'm a little bit bitchy, but my spirits will always be strong. Okay, yeah, I'm getting hot now. Ooh, I'm getting spice level 9 million. Also, I'm cooking some rice, so I might have to get up in a bit to attend. We'll see. I got on a real slow, old school. Not a rice cooker, in the pot. If you know how to cook it in a pot, just right. You're raised right. Okay. Well, I wasn't raised right, I taught myself. Okay. Well. What kind of cards should we pull? Let's see. Let's go floral. Yeah, I feel like we could use some of my grandma Florine this morning. Temper everyone's spirits with her love, her grace. Okay, well, Grandma, you already know. Get in here, stat. Get in here, stat. I can tell you right now, my grandma would not approve of me delighting and people getting the snot rocked out of them. But I just am who I am. I don't celebrate violence too often. But when really terrible men, who also sign up for these fights, it's not like they were attacked. They signed up and bragged about how they were going to be the champion of the world. Because old Jakey boy is a big fat racist, it delights me that it was Anthony Joshua who knocked the socks off of him. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's just me. Those are like the little things, the human parts of me. Not very evolved, I admit. But I do. I don't know. The world's just terrible. When terrible things happen to terrible people, I'm not the saddest, I admit. I gotta work on that. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Okay, well, Grandmama, the winds of hell are blowing. Oh, yeah, they're really blowing. There's a real vibe. Everyone's losing their shit. I've got this raging migraine. Not quite migraine yet. She's escalating. She likes to build up. Okay. Grandma, what do we need to know for these last days of 2025 for collective? What do we need to know? Which one is it? Is it you? 9 of Cups. Hey, well, this is a great energy. Wish fulfillment. Okay. Can't be mad about that. Okay, so Grandma. Collective's in this 9 of Cups energy. Cruising right on out of 2025. Knight of Coins. Oh, a little offer. Something solid like a rock coming your way. Or maybe you're going to offer something solid like a rock. Okay. So Grandma, what's going beside the Knight of Coins? The Hierophant. Love to see it. Also, speaking of the Hierophant, we forgot to call in all the crowd favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, Archangels, all Ascended Masters, all of my benevolent ancestors, anyone that you work and pray with, other than Debbie Devil. Let's go. Man, yeah, I am spicy today. My rice does smell good, though. Ooh, shit, cinnamon. Okay. I am feeling this card, but I wasn't focused on the 9 of Cups. Well, I see the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. Here, let me focus, though. Let me focus. Okay, Grandmama, what's going underneath the 9 of Cups? The Hermit. Okay. Oh boy, this card's really taking a beating. Oof. Okay. Maybe you feel like you've really taken a beating in 2025. Can I get an amen? Amen. If you had a great year, God bless. Someone in this chain of events needs to have a great year. So if this was your year, hallelujah. You deserve it. For a lot of us, I don't think 2025 was a great year. It certainly was my worst. Not gonna lie. What do? You just show up for the next day. Okay. Knight of Coins. What's going underneath you? The 6 of Coins. Oh man, I'm telling you. Solid offer. Generosity. Look at that cornucopia. What do we got? Some apples, some pears, some buttercups. Love it. Little known fact, I have a birch tree pollen allergy, which means there's a lot of raw fruits and vegetables I cannot eat. Apples and pears, haven't eaten them in like over 20 years. Would kill me. My mouth swells, my throat swells. I can eat them cooked. Maybe you have the same allergy. Look into it. Birch tree pollen. Okay, so what's going underneath the Hierophant? This guy, what is it? Ooh, the 5 of Swords. Okay. Well, we don't know till we know. Here, let's push these back a little bit. Oh my god, the crumbs on this goddamn table. Living with messy people makes me insane. Okay. Okay, 9 of Cups to the Hermit. What's going underneath? The 7 of Wands. Oh boy. Okay. Knight of Coins, 6 of Coins. What's going underneath? The Queen of Coins. Oh, thank goodness. I feel like you have someone in your life or about to come into your life. It's about to even some things out here. Okay, so the Hierophant to the 5 of Swords. What's going underneath? Okay, out of these two. Okay, let's see. If I put it down like this. I'm not looking. I don't know yet. Is it both? It is both. Okay, well, the Star. What's this guy? The Page of Cups. Okay. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna have to clarify Okay, so the final card is the star card. The star card really wants to be the last card, but with this accenting. Ooh, we're getting very particular. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I need to have a sip of tea about it. Well, shall we continue to clarify with this deck is the question. Kind of want to do both. Whoa. Okay, we'll go with this little guy. Okay, you want both though. Yeah, something's really particular. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Cups. You're in your own wish fulfillment. You're fulfilling yourself. You seem to be emotionally happy right now. I have a lot of big trees around here. Oh, that poor bird. Oh, that poor bird got his world rocked. He's trying to fly these 70-kilometer... Oh, you did it, pigeon. You did it. You landed. Good for you. Okay, if that pigeon can do it, we can all do this. Okay. What's your Nine of Cups about? 2. Oh, the King of Swords and Judgment. Well, you made a judgment. You made this call, big changes, because Judgment is the major arcana. King of Swords, as we all know, sees everything, not afraid to get in there, be like, you're done, get the fuck out, I see what you're up to. No. But I love this Judgment card, because it's trumpeting, but look at all these little, what are these, tulips? Maybe. So there's something beautiful. Oh, yeah. This is why you're blossoming. You made a judgment. You made a big decision. You got real clear. Made some big sweeping changes, and now you're feeling pretty good. As you should. I hope you're proud of yourself too. Because these are like with the world, like major arcana, this is a big decision. And with the King of Swords, wow. Good for you. I love to see it. Okay. My rice smells great. Oh, I love rice. Get the coriander in there, a little cumin, some stock, some bay leaves, some chilies, mustard powder, turmeric, a little coconut milk. Oh yeah, she's gonna be good. Okay, I digress. I'm always hungry. I love eating, guys. A lot of time what I do is I follow chefs and moms and grandmas and the mamas and the papas all over the world sharing their recipes. I love all food, like hand to God. Oh my God. And yeah, I'm always working on recipes. I just want to travel and eat everyone's food. Hand to God. That's why I say, like, I just would come to your country right now. We would just sit together, put on your music. Oh, let's dance, let's eat, let's be merry. Oh, see, that's the Cancer in my chart. Oh, absolutely. Okay, I digress. Knight of Coins. What? King of Wands. Okay, well, we got a King of Wands on the table here who has a solid offer. But what I love is that even though they're a king, I love when people, it's not about overwhelming, right? It's like, whatever the offer is, whether it's a gift or, I don't know, something, where it means a lot, but maybe it's because I've also, if you've been in an NPD relationship, personality disorder, it's the love bombing. So again, when things are like way over the top in the beginning and it seems really magical, like I love when something's really thoughtful and means something. But yeah, it's not over the top. Basically just the opposite of love bombing, but more beautiful because the intention, and it's solid. It's like, it's real. It's not sea foam. It's like a real beautiful, tangible thing. Okay, love this. Love this. Okay, so we got a King of Wands on the table here. All right, Hierophant, you're up next. Grandmama, give me all the scoops. Give me all the scoops. What's going on with the Hierophant? The Page of Coins, and this little middle right here, this flower, reminds me of a coin, that in traditional decks. But see here, it hasn't blossomed, but in here, see, it's in bloom. I feel like this is being divinely orchestrated, to be honest. Yeah, God's hands are all over this cookie jar. Yeah, this is divinely guided. Can't be mad about it. All right, Grandmama, let's get into this hermit energy. Someone's all scuffed up. Someone's taped together. Yeah. But, as I've said before, and I'll say it again because I really do, the artist, how they have illustrated this fire, I just love. But like a total Virgo, because the hermit rules Virgo, I think it's hilarious that these beautiful snowflakes are like lined up. It's very clean, very tidy. But even though this is in a container, that flame, she's going strong. Yeah. So I feel like even in your hermiting, you've taken, again, a cold environment, but you've arranged it. You still made it beautiful, and it has not dampened or, diminished your light. Love that. Okay, so what's going on with your hermit energy? Death. Yeah, again, the real theme here, there's been a lot of endings for some people. And to be honest, I know tarot card readers don't like to talk about literal deaths, but hello, we're in a time where also we're human. People do transition out, people die. So for some of you, it could have been a literal death, and that does put a pause on things. You do have to go within. It could be an ending of any type of relationship, a career, something significant has ended. But even this one too, I love. See, this is the thing. I love this deck. The minor arcana always is a bit of a snooze fest for me, but the major arcana, I'm just like, you are stunning. Yeah, because the darks are really dark, but there is something really beautiful and peaceful, even though we can tell by everything that, like, your world's getting rocked, like, the waves are waving, it's dark. But old Scully over here, he's got a bit of a smile. Yeah, I'm telling you. I think, again, this price of freedom for you, this judgment, this call that you made, or whatever this ending, hard, but it is fulfilling you. You feel like a completely different person. Okay, well now we have that Six of Coins. Okay, Grandmama, Six of Coins, the cornucopia. Yeah, the birds are getting rocked. These huge trees, and they do. That's why if you're in a windstorm, like, really be careful. People always forget a branch. I used to fell trees when I was doing my boat building apprenticeship. So you forget that even a branch off of a maple or an oak, it doesn't look very big, but it's like over 100 pounds. It would just take you out. So you gotta be careful. Okay, Six of Coins. Knight of Cups. Oh man. Oh man. This King of Wands, and I love it. Again, a knight. I feel like, because with the King of Wands too, like their fire, their passion. But again, this is someone who has all of the fire inside, but because they're elevated, they're king. And there's something, I believe that they must be witnessing what's going on for you. So there's this like, it just feels very classy. Like it's generous. They want to approach, they want to do it right. So they want to make sure that you feel special, seen, appreciated. They want you to know how they feel about you, but they don't want to overwhelm you. I love this. Oh, this is great. Okay, but what is the Five of Swords about? Like, I beg your pardon, what's this about? Now, in this Five of Swords, though, this is a very interesting Five of Swords for me, because we have the two antlers. Five of Swords, traditionally, is usually about some kind of mental fuckery, people playing mind games, gaslighting, all of that shit. I don't know. Okay, Grandma, what's up with the Five of Swords? The Six of Swords. Okay, but where does this fit into the story? Okay, tell me more. What is the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords? The Ace of Swords. You're gonna learn a truth. About who? The King of Wands? Okay, if it's about King of Wands, just give me any wands so that we just know who we're talking about. Who? The Eight of Wands. Oh. An Eight of Wands is about communication. Oh, Barfo discussed this. See, this is what we have to clarify. Okay, so it is about the King of Wands. Okay, so explain. So you're learning a truth. The Five of Wands. So is this person no bueno? Let's get a confirmation. Grandma, is this person yay or nay? Temperance. I'm confused. Well, when I was looking at the antlers, there's something here about two, right? Two people, but something in the middle. But here, we're also seeing the two, and then we finish the card on two jugs being poured with the Page of Cups. And we know there's divine intervention here. Okay, hold on. We have to go with the other deck. Okay, what are we talking about? Grandmama, I'm feeling daft. Okay, real quickly, tell me about the King of Wands. We gotta back this up. We gotta go back to the beginning a little bit. Tell me about the character and nature of this King of Wands. I'm not in the mood. The Moon. Hidden things. So there is hidden things. That's why we have the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords to the Ace of Swords. And then the next card is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so you're having to defend yourself and protect. Like, I beg your pardon. Ugh. Okay. So what is it that you learn? What's this truth? What's the Ace of Swords to Temperance? I don't get it. What's the Ace of Swords to Temperance? Oh, is the Ten of Coins. They have a family. Sorry, Spirit, I was daft. Can I get a confirmation on that? They have a goddamn family? They're like married? Yeah, Knight of Swords. I don't know. You might even hear from like the wife. That would explain the two. Oh, I think this person's fucking married. With a goddamn family. Yeah, there's 5 birds here. Because in this one too, I was always like, why are there 5 birds? Yeah. Mom, dad, and 3 babies. Oh, what a son of a fucking nutcracker. This is the kind of shit that makes me want to flip the table. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I hate cheating. I really do. Like I've mentioned in other videos. Oh, I mean, it's like the least of my concerns, but like, my mom always cheated on people, and she was always cheated on. My sister always cheated on her partners, and her last husband, actually, she just found out was cheating on her. Oh my God, let's talk about this, actually, because I just learned this. Ooh, again, what goes around comes around, right? Justin Timberlake? Um, Okay, so remember how Lily Allen just discovered all these things about her husband and then released her newest album that she's going on tour for, and she just basically disclosed everything? Well, I did some background because I was like, wait a second, there's something more to this story. Because if I recall correctly, Lily Allen was also a hot mess and did terrible things to her partner. And she did. When she was married back in 2011, she would go on tour and hire prostitutes. She admitted. Hired prostitutes, and cheated on her husband then. She had like multiple cheating. This is the thing. When cheaters cheat and then someone does the exact same thing to them and they lose their fucking shit and play the ultimate victim card, I'm sorry. I am sorry. And it just reminds me of like my mom and my sister and other people that I know that compulsively cheat. And then when it happens to them, it's like the end of the world. They expect different and better treatment. And I'm like, you did the exact same thing and you didn't give a fuck. Oh, I hate cheaters. I really do. It's the one thing. Because here's the thing. And it's not gendered because, yes, a lot of men cheat. A lot of women cheat. But also just as many don't. You know? And to have a family, no less. It actually reminds me, okay, here's a little story. My son's mom, her sister, when she first met the cop that she is now married to, they started dating, and he came over to meet the family at some point, and my son's mom, including the rest of the family, were just like, asking questions. He's older, like, do you have any kids? Have you ever been divorced? Like whatever, getting to know people. He was like, no, don't have any kids. Never been divorced. Never been married. Guess what, guys? Oh my God. The man had a baby that had just been born and then an even younger infant. Like just 2 little babies at home. Oh, God. People who have secondary families. Okay, sorry. It is. I don't know. Some people treat it like it's just normal. I don't think it's normal. I think it's so unnecessary. If you're fucking unhappy, just fucking leave. Sorry. I feel for you. I feel for you. I can see what you're dealing with. I have to have a sip of tea about it. Okay. Okay, so who's the Knight of Swords? Like, is this, again, just you learning? Or just, like... Because is that who this Queen of Coins is? Because she's in this row of the King of Wands, Knight Coins. I feel like his wife shows up. Or the girlfriend, or whoever, the baby mama, someone. And is like, hey, just so you know. Okay. Yeah, it's literally the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, as to who's telling you. Oh my God. Again, baby Jesus, take the wheel on this one. Oh, the audacity of people. Okay. Well, no wonder we have the 7 of Wands here. And you know what's so funny? Is I feel like it's going to be you and that person's wife or ex-wife, about to be girlfriend, baby mama. I feel like you guys, yeah. It's almost like you guys are divinely guided together. It's about you and this person, and not in a romantic way, like maybe, but like, okay, hold on one sec. I do have to check on the rice real quick. I'm gonna, rice, how are we doing? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. What a turn of events. See, this is why we ask questions. This is why we clarify. Oh, hand to God, I feel like we all just need to do background checks on people when we date. I am of that type. Especially also when it comes to my kids. I'm sorry. If you want to date me, realistically, like seriously, you're going to have to do a background check to make sure you don't have any crimes against children. I think everyone with children should do this background check and just like make sure that no one's a fucking PDF file, you know? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm getting sweaty and getting spicy. Okay, 7 of Wands. What is the 7 of Wands for you? The Ace of Cups. Tell me a bit more. 7 of Wands to the Ace of Cups. Going back to that star. Oh, to the Queen of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this wife comes in and there's just nothing but love and respect between the two of you. Because again, it's not like you were doing this on purpose. You didn't know. And this person's figuring everything out. See, that's a real sisterhood right there. Or whoever is involved. Just humans being good. Just being like, especially if you didn't know, like if you weren't purposely doing it, that's nice when you can come together to be like, fuck this guy. Yeah. Oh my God. Are you literally gonna like end up living together? Yeah, like kick this guy out, kick him to the fucking curb, and then because both of you are like, how are we gonna pay our bills? Or like, how am I gonna pay this mortgage? I don't know. Is there a real sisterhood here? Let's find out. Okay, so what's the Queen of Coins? The 4 of Wands to the Hermit to the 7 of Swords. Oh, it's just confirming that this is the partner. Because remember what I was saying about the home? But see, it's that looking into and discovering the lies. Yeah, so I really do think you're about to have a friendship. Like a new best friend. Okay, hold on. I want to clarify. Yeah, because there's a 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups doesn't have to be romantic. Your soulmate. Soulmates literally usually come in the form of not a romantic partner. Winds of change. This is the type of wind I actually don't want to go out in. Sometimes the winds of change, I'm like, yes, get me out there. This is a spooky... This wind's looking for someone. Yeah. Yeah, anyone who has not been good, who's on the naughty list, I feel like this wind is going around and dishing out coal. Karmic coal, yeah. Okay. Okay, so tell me about the relationship between you and this King of Wands partner. Tell me about your relationship now. Are you guys going to be best pals or what? The Ace of Coins to the 7 of Coins. Look, the 2 pouring in. How many times do we see it? You guys, God brought you 2 together. Oh my God, it's not about this ding dong. Ah, oh, I love this. I fucking love this. Yeah. Wow. And with the Ace of Coins, yeah, this is the real offer of like, let's work together. Let's work together. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, so what's gonna happen to this ding dong? Let's get into this for a hot second. Speaking of coal being dished out. 6 of Wands, I beg your pardon. Why is this idiot successful? Successful in what? Being an idiot? Having hot dogs for brains? 2 of Cups. Oh, is he just gonna move on to other people like they do? Oh. Oh, he thinks he's successful. Oh, yeah, he's about to be surprised. Yeah, like I said, that wind, that's that phoenix cruising on this wind. being like, you get cool, you can eat shit. Oh, you're about to have you're gonna get your ass tossed. Oh yeah. So as they do, thinking that, yeah, they're the king of the castle. Parting flowers, left, right, and center. Nope, sir, you're about to get your ass rocked. Just like Andrew Tate and Jake Paul. Oh, sometimes we have to wait for these moments. Collectively, I feel like the whole world was waiting for Jake Paul to get his ass kicked. Same with Andrew Tate. Oh, these slithery, dirt-kicking snakes. Okay. Yeah, beep beep. Okay, hold on. Let's get... Well, I'm sorry that you're having to go through this, but it does seem as though you end up with a soulmate, a best friend. And I can tell you right now, if there's anything I've learned from my own experience of this terribleness with my son's mom, I'm like, you know what? Romantic love, yeah, it's okay. It is not on my hierarchy of love. Children, best friends. That's like at the top. Grandma love, cat love, yeah, creature love, the love of your child, a best friend. Romantic love. Ah, wow. The 7 of Wands to the 7 of Coins. Okay, but hold on, Grandma. Okay, it's noted, but I want to ask a question. Okay, so with you two working together, okay, so let's focus on this new friendship, this new relationship between you and the other person. Six of Coins, see? Oh yeah, you just take that cornucopia right back from that idiot, and then you dispense the fruit amongst yourselves. Yeah, you take back that fruit basket. You're like, give that to me, you mother. And you little son of a nutcracker. Just spreading all your little fruits around. Yeah. Yeah, you take it back and you distribute it amongst each other. You're like, you get an apple because you're beautiful and you're gorgeous and you didn't deserve that. And they say to you, oh my God, you're beautiful and gorgeous and you have a kind heart. I'm so glad we met, not under these conditions, but like, God bless. Yeah. Okay, so what's the future gonna look like for you two? Just in general, like moving forward. It doesn't have to be together, but like, there's like a big change here. So, Two of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Well, I guess there is some decision making, especially if like that other person has children with this fellow or person. Doesn't have to be a man. It could be any way. It could just be people. It could be two ladies, two men. Doesn't matter. Just put people where they go. Okay, so what's the decision around? What is the decision about leaving? Oh. Okay. The Tower. Oh, it's always hard when you have children, and also because we don't know the circumstances. A lot of these icky, disgusting human beings, there's a lot of financial control. What is this hair? And there's this one hair dangling right in front of my eye. Also drive me nuts. Okay, well, who is this person? Is this you? I don't think this is you. I think it's the wife or the spouse. The Ace of Cups to the Eight of Cups. Okay, well, just put it where it fits. It's one of you. Someone is like, oof. Do I stay or do I go? Interesting. Okay, well, let's focus back on you for a sec. Okay, so you learn all this. God damn. You learn all this unfortunate news. We know there's healing, though. That Star card came out twice. Ace of Wands for you. Okay. This card, the World, and Temperance. Yeah. See, you're gonna find your passion again for life. It's gonna knock the wind out of your sails. Clearly. It's gonna take the color out of your world for a hot second. Endings, but these are rose hips. Chock-a-block with vitamin C. Excellent for you. Oh my God. Lord, please, this hair. Can I even see it on here? Oh, where are you? Yeah, but you're gonna heal. You definitely have angelic, divine help here. So I suppose the divine intervention was more like a divine intercession. Like, I feel like God interceded on this one to be like, nope, you need to have both of you need to have all the information. Yeah, I feel like your spirit team, God, got their little fingers in there to be like, no, we can't. I don't accept. They have to know the truth. Okay. Anything else, Grandmama? The Two of Coins. To the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna be balancing, a little bit depressed, which is normal. Who wouldn't be depressed? Two of Cups. Okay, hold on real quick. What's this Two of Coins? Because in this one, it always looks like these are represented by two people reaching out and touching. These always remind me of angels, even though they're big waves. But you're like future facing, but it does seem like two people. But you're depressed. But in this Four of Cups, it's like you stand out though. You're kind of beaming, but it's supposed to be like a depressy card. Okay, hold on. Clarify the Two of Coins, please, Grandmama. It's back to that Knight of Swords, to the Moon. So you're gonna, again, it's going back to like learning more. Oh, that's the thing about dirt kicking snakes. Usually once you have like, there's like the initial, like the big, where you're like, what? I thought I knew this person. Like there's like the shocking, and then, because these people, it's pathological. It's a pathology. So once you uncover one stinky thing, it's like you start digging through the pile and learning more things and following the thread, and it's Roddy Biscotti. Okay. So that makes sense. Okay. That is a lot. That is a lot. And that explains the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're just gonna keep learning. Oh yeah, King of Coins to Justice. Okay, now would be Justice. If this hair, I don't even know where it is. Why? I feel like it's like this person. It's like you can see it for a second, you go to remove it, and you can't. It's not there, and then they show back up. Well, who's this King of Coins? Who is this King of Coins, please? The Ace of Swords. Okay, well, someone else is coming in with the truth for you. Oh boy. But that's the thing. That's the thing about secrets. It really is a domino effect. And if one, because usually the person's surrounding the terrible person, people always have some kind of moral dilemma sometimes about like ratting people out for being disgusting. But it just seems as though it's like, again, once the domino effect, like once someone knows that you know, or like they've been, then it's like, yeah, more truth comes out. So it seems like someone else is telling you the truth. But then it's the Two of Cups. Oh my god, is this King of Coins? Is it like their best friend or something, or a brother? I don't know. Okay, who's this King of Coins telling you the truth? This? Oh my god. Judgment, and we see justice. I don't know. Well, this person really seems like they come in correct. And see, look, they're just blasting. They're just trumpeting away. They're a King of Cups, and they're a Six of Wands. Oh. Okay. So what's this Two of Cups? The star to the sun. Okay, well, there seems to be some healing, but also, like, this is kind of a more sexy star. Like, she's all nakies and, like, I don't know. This sometimes happens with dirt kicking snakes. I don't know. There's someone around the scene. It seems like you wind up with the King of Wands, whoever this person is. It seems like you end up with their team. You know what I mean? It's like the wife is just like, you got my support. You're my sister, or you're my brother. And then whoever this, okay, so who is the King of Pentacles to the King of Wands? What's their relationship? The Ace of Coins to the Tower. Can I have a bit more? What's the relationship between the King of Penties to the King of Wands? The Four of Cups. They might be even like business partners. Some kind of pentacle. Yeah. It could even be like a coworker. Because again, these people, it's like people watch, right? People watch. People know. Because sometimes, again, it's the co-workers at work that see that someone's cheating on their wife, because they see them taking their lunch breaks or scheduling in stuff, or like buying, like, do you know what I mean? These people get watched. Okay, so this King of Penties is not super associated, but in the periphery enough to see. And it looks like they got fucked over by this person. Oh yeah, this person just goes around fucking over everybody. Well, again, it seems like God's little fingy is just, I love this. It's a hot mess, but it seems like you come out on top. Beautiful. Well, I'll cheers to that. Sorry you have to go through all that. But it does seem like this person gets their just desserts. Yeah, they're about to get their ass, I'm telling you, they're about to get their ass rocked. We started the whole story with these literally the worst humans, and even Drake. That's why that Kendrick beef with me is going to be forever. Kiss the chef. I can't stand Drake. Oh, bad men. Bad men. Can't stand them. Bad humans, because they're everywhere. It's not just gendered. Everywhere. Every community has them. All right, kitty whiskers. I'm gonna go add some toppings to my rice. Stay blessed, stay golden, take care of those little hearts, you know?